Hello guys and welcome to a new game dev stream with Robotic. Alright guys, let's get started. We have exciting news today. Godot Dev 4 was released, what was it, 4 hours ago? No, 3 hours ago. Hell yeah. And we're actually rolling with it. We have so many new changes in the editor. Like everything looks so much tighter. There were a bunch of updates. I'm not gonna go over the updates. There are other channels that do a great overview of those things. I'm just quickly skimming over the changes right now, because there's something weird that I did not like though. Let's see. The render. Oh yeah, the renderer is now up here. We used to have a clickable button for changing the renderer, and now that's hidden. I don't like that at all. Oh, it's because the renderer selector takes up. Okay, I see the commit now. This is what people are talking about. It's the commit that changed the render button up here that hit it. The render selector is now hidden by default. As always, you can change the project series. Change the project series. This is true. The render selector adds spatial complexity to the main editor window. I really like to have the render selector hidden. I don't like it hidden. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that it's not hidden in my editor, because I don't like it. I want to see it, because when you're testing, specifically when you're doing graphics things, and you're messing around with shaders or GPU specific code, you want to be able to tweak the render to change it. So we have a show render selector. All right, let's go over that. This should be in editor settings, I think. Show render. Here we go. And where? Oh, there it is. I like it. Why is it? I really wish this was on by default. Because by default you get the forward plus, and what if you want to target older devices? You want compatibility for that. And if you start implementing, like hiding this, actually hides critical information about the game you're making. That's why I don't like hiding this. Yeah, sure, it adds a bit more clutter, but if, for example, you see some graphical glitch, it's not entirely well, usually I think Godot has been better at showing like warnings about features that are not implemented. I just don't remember when or how to trigger one of those. But I remember triggering one of those when I was messing around with lights at some point. And we're probably gonna do that on stream. So for now, I want my button there. I like it. I really like it. Okay. Let's just get started. So today, again, no plan. We're just gonna YOLO it. We've been making good progress in the game so far, and I like how it feels overall. I mean, there's still a bunch of mechanics that I want to fix, because the sword moves way too fast, it's way too short, and when you hit an enemy, you get this very quick like knockback thing that I don't like. Oh yes, one thing that I wanted to fix is the item menu. This is not working. This is something that I wanted to work in the previous stream, but I actually did not. So here we have 2 mana potions. That's debug code that adds the potions. But here you see how the mana potions are gone. Now we have one. Yeah, that's why we want to fix this. We really want to fix this. I want to test something. Can this? No, it's not draggable. Good. So we're gonna fix the item, the inventory menu. The inventory manager data being moved through scenes. So let's go back to the player, and then we have an update on lazy beam. We'll just do that real quick. It'll only take a second, and done. And then when we do get the data, here we're missing inventory. Let's do inventory manager. Let's do inventory. And we also want to do wallet. I should do item inventory. Get data. Yeah, wallet. Use wallet. Why is the wallet yeah, I was thinking of removing the underscore. Gosh, I've been sneezing a lot on stream. Why is it only on stream that I sneeze? Wait, I think I need to clean my microphone. Maybe it's too dusty, and and I have my mouth really close to it. Maybe that's why. Okay. Anyway, item inventory. And then here, we're going to the same. Twice actually. Then we do inventory data is inventory. I like how the AI coded this, because I did not think of doing this. So it gets it as a variant, and then it checks if the data is the actual class. I love that check, because now if no, wait, this is wrong. This is wrong. When I do get data, what do I need to get here? It's a dictionary. Okay. Dictionary. Then it's basically the same thing. Then we change this for wallet. Then inventory manager. Item inventory. Or wallet. The inventory manager here. Is this wrong? Item inventory I want. Inventory. Inventory. Oh, here. Inventory manager. Item inventory. Yeah. And then wallet data. My brain stopped working. Wallet. Dictionary. Wallet. Okay, now we should be able to track the player data between scenes. So now this is going to look weird. We're gonna see this duplicated because this is debug code that is running from the from the inventory code itself, and we're gonna remove this code now, assuming this works. So we should see twice this amount of items, and it's gonna keep happening over and over again. Wait, what? Why is this not twice? What if I go? Let me just die. What if I restart? Well, we're loading from the checkpoint, so I don't expect this to be twice. So let's just go back to the main menu and check if we... Now we have... Let me rearrange this. Now we should be able to see this, I think. Oh, yeah, I know what's happening. Yeah, we see this. Because the code that adds the items to the item inventory is getting overwritten by the data that we're setting from the cache. Oh, yeah, so now... Oh, this is lovely. I love my cache status thing. Okay. Let's fix this. Let me actually... Oh, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna save this. Cache... no, add support for item inventory data caching via save data manager. This is sweet. This is sick. I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, now, yeah, what I want to do is remove this code. And that's in the... Yeah, reload from disk pro. And that's in items tab. So here... This is where we're adding a bunch of debug code. I mean, actually, I'm just gonna do this. No, yeah, this is fine. What I'm going to do is remove this from here and then add it to the player data. Because we don't want this here. Although, no, I'm just gonna remove it entirely. What we need to do is add commands. I want like a tiny... Yeah, I want a like a UI for adding items to the inventory. Definitely. Add some items to test the UI. Yeah, I'm just gonna comment this out. I'm just gonna remove the code. Yeah. Okay. And let's take it for a spin. So now when we run the game, we should not see any items here. Now we can pick some items. Let's pick them in a specific order. Let's do health potion first, then this potion, then this and this. Yes, what I expected. Now we can rearrange them. And when we go to the next window, next scene, we still have them in the order. Yeah. And if I drink one and I die and I use their checkpoint, we'll still get the potion again in here. Hey, it is not working as expected. Why? Why? If I drink this, I'm gonna lose it too, right? See, this is wrong. Yep, it's not working as expected. To fix it. Okay, let's just remove this code first. Remove code from remove item debugging code. Okay. So now what we want to do, let's go back to the save data manager. Save data manager. Now what we want to do is again go back to the checkpoint thing. Wait, are we hold on. Are we saving the checkpoint? Checkpoint. Yeah, we're saving the checkpoint. Okay, let's do checkpoint data. We wanted to do pretty print. Checkpoint. Then here. Let me add a debug print. Say debug here. This makes it easy for me to find debug statements, and I like commenting when I have debug logs. So then I can just search for debug itself and comment the lines. That's what I tend to do. Say checkpoint, and then cache to no, it was save to cache, right? Then load it from cache. This is off the yeah, just here. So we save from cache, we load from cache, we save to checkpoint, we load from checkpoint. Okay, that's all I need to see. So here, we don't do anything here. Let me just grab 1 or 2. Now we have here. I think this is the inventory manager data down here. Yeah, 13. I really need to fix this because I want to be able to read this or write a function for stringifying this data. I mean, this is so hard to read. I need to fix this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do strings like screw it. A bunch of games just use strings for their save data. I was using integers because again the computer is the one that needs to read this file. But at the end of the day, I'm the one debugging it. I'm the human here debugging this data. So it's hard to read and hard to figure out what's happening. I like that we have the node names, so that's a good first thing. I think we're probably gonna vibe code at least the keys for each node. We're gonna vibe code them because the rest, I don't know. Maybe we can vibe code the whole thing so that we can get IDs for the rest of the data when we pretty print. I'll see what I'll do about that. Okay, so we have mana potion. These are the two items that we have here: mana potion and no, it's not here actually. I think it's here. Yep. Mana potion and high mana potion. This is the wallet. So when we use, let me just use one of these. And then see what happens. From here on, I'm just gonna click this. So at this point, yeah, this is screwed up. And then here we see a 0 here. So what is happening? So we load checkpoint. Wait, what? What does a checkpoint have 0? Wait, what? No, we saved the checkpoint with 1. Huh? There's no saving to cache, no loading from cache. When we load from the checkpoint, we get 0. Yo, this is so weird. Hold on. Load from checkpoint. No. Load from checkpoint. Oh, this should be a private function too. Who next? Load from checkpoint. What the hell? Are we printing when we load from cache? Yeah, we're printing when we load from cache. Oh my god, my brain is breaking. We save to cache, we load from cache, which is correct. And we save from cache, we load from cache. Oh I did not get any items, right? I did not. Let's go back. Wait, did you see this? Hold on. Oh, not what I wanted to do. So we get some save data there, and then when we do this, what if I click new game? Oh, it loaded from checkpoint. Oh, loaded from cache? So do I still have the items? What? What is happening? Loaded from cache. A new game, and then what? So apparently we're loading from cache, and we still don't have, and the items are there. These are the items. Oh my god, hold on. Let's take a look at this data. Oh gosh, I need to fix this. So we have save data manager, right? Yeah. Save file manager? What do you mean save file manager? Oh, I need to rename the class. Okay, save data manager dot so checkpoint. Yeah, it's all this mess, right? 13. Yeah, and then what about the cache? The cache is empty. Ah? I am so confused. It loaded from cache, right? Hold on. What's happening? So this is the loading from cache, and this is not what I want to see. When we do new game, This is what's driving me crazy. Here, it's loading from cache, and we get all this data. And here, the cache is empty, right? The cache is empty. What the hell? What? My brain is not braining. And that's why the item inventory is empty. I don't know. We're gonna stream for 1 more hour. We're gonna try and figure this out. This is this is driving me crazy already. Oh my god. Okay. So let's take it for a spin again. So when the main scene is changed, we load. Wait, what is this? No, it's not it. Here. We enable save data cache with scenes. Yeah, between scenes. Yeah. So here, this is when we are ready, when the game is starting. We connect the save data to cache, load from cache. This looks fine to me. When the scene change started, we save to cache. When the main scene is changed, when the new this means the new scene is in place, so we can load from cache at this point. So this makes sense. Now, and we constantly save to cache and load from cache. That's what needs to be done to keep the state running across scenes. Now, when we disable cache between scenes, she's just disconnecting these two signals, and then we connect the load from checkpoint and the save. She's one shot. Hold on, I think this is the flaw. Is this right? Because when we do the do next load, so we disable loading from cache and then we load from the checkpoint instead. And then when the scene is finished, we enable. Oh, okay. I think this is wrong. I think I need to defer this, because there's a chance that I think this is the flaw. Now I get this. We use an item, and then when we die, and now we should be able to see it. Oh gosh, no, that's not the flaw. What is happening? So I thought this was the flaw because so what we're doing here, we disconnect the main scene changed. Oh no, this is not the flaw because we the load from checkpoint and save to checkpoint should be equal. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Let me just grab one. And here when we die, we restart. We should just see save to checkpoint, load from checkpoint. Yeah, load the checkpoint first. Yeah. And then the save to checkpoint is basically the same data. If I use the item, then I die. The item is gone. Why is that? Oh, I think I know what's happening. The get data functions that I'm using. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. It's not the logic here at all. No, this is intrinsic to how Godot data types work. So here, get data. Here. We need to duplicate deeply everything that we get. Most of this data is duplicate true. I know. Because the problem is that when we do not duplicate, don't do a deep duplicates, what's happening is we are modifying internal data from the components. And right now, I prefer to keep it this way. The get data to return internal data, because it's just for performance reasons. Because what if you want to link two things to have the same data all the time? You can just get the data from the internal component and then just link the dictionary and use the built-in mechanisms for referencing data, which can be really nice on many occasions. And I'd rather keep in mind, I'd rather make sure that all these get data functions work as I expect by leaving the internal referencing of the data enabled, just because that's how Godot works internally. And on many, I mean, on many functions that Godot has built in, when you get some sort of data, you actually get a duplicated data, so that you do not mess around with the engine data at all, because you can cause the engine to crash, especially for container types like dictionaries and arrays. But when it comes to game development itself, not engine development, I like to keep this referencing of data enabled, because you don't need to have the data. You need to duplicate the data upon multiple places and have to like sync the caches and keep them updated. There are very few places where you actually need to do that, and this is one of those places. So this should fix. I should actually do that for all the gate data functionality everywhere. So now this should fix this. Now, if I use the item, I already save it to checkpoint, right? If I use the item and I die, I should get the item again. Easy. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, okay, I need to scan the code base. This is something I need to keep in mind. This is a gotcha, a really bad gotcha though. Now let's comment all these prints. So we're using to debug this save data manager. Let's make some changes first. Let's save this. Add debug statements. Let's save data manager. Also make load from checkpoint private. Although I could keep this change separate. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, let's keep this change separate. Make load from checkpoint private. Let's go back real quick. Save data manager. Fix fix internal referencing of data within cache manager. No, save data manager. Cache manager, oh my god. There's something else that I think we can fix with save data manager. Hold on, there's a save file manager string that we need to. This is something else that I want to change. This should be save data manager. Save data manager. Global group constants. Save. I'll change. I'll make this change globally soon. Let me just fix this. Fix singleton manager singleton name. Just save. That's a generic name. Save data. Then singleton manager. Okay. Save. I was gonna do something else here. What was it again? I forgot already. It should. Oh, yeah. The save file manager. I want to remove these references. Yeah. Let's do a global change of this. Do save file manager. Save file. Sure, and then we will save data manager. And then, okay. Is it just renaming the constant? Yeah. We're not using this name anywhere else, right? Oh yeah, we're using it here. Rename save file manager global group save data manager. All right, let's run the engine real quick. Hold on, I want to check. I forgot to check how many views my last video got, because I keep getting. Oh, we still got 4 views. I'm excited. It's crazy to me that I still get some views, even 4 views sometimes. I'm glad people are enjoying my stream, and it's exciting because building doing a stream like this, where I'm flashing so many screens at your faces. You know, this must be a hard to watch stream. I bet. So the fact that I have a few constant viewers is impressive, honestly. It's really impressive to me, and I'm glad. I'm really glad. Um, okay, I already forgot what I wanted to do. I'm just so glad about the whole thing. I'm very grateful. Okay, let's just keep going. Yeah, why am I? Oh, I'm leaking my IP. Oh, great. Sure, I'm leaking. I'm leaking everything. Uh, oh my god, I'm doing it again. I don't need to do that. Uh, what am I going to do? Hold on. I lost my train of thought. Let me just keep debugging the game. Oh my god, the knockback when you hit a wall with the sword. It feels off because you see how the sword barely touches. It doesn't look like it touches it. The reaction is so fast. The knockback. Um, okay, what else am I gonna do? So I was gonna fix. Oh yes, yes, yes. I remember. So they get data functions from everywhere. I don't care about fixing like these get data. I care about fixing the nodes. I think I have only one node in the Save Data Manager, right? Yeah, only the player. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Note. Wait. I am silly. I really am silly. I don't need to do the duplicate here. There's an easier way to do this. No. I can just do it here. Oh my god. So much easier. Now. We should still, hold on. I want to test this again. Let me use one of the health potions too. The stamina potion doesn't matter. We have full stamina, and we don't have stamina potion. Now, when we die, and we restart, we have full stamina and no stamina potion. And then if I use, I don't know, the health potion and the mana potion, and then we die, and we restart, we still have, yeah, and then still the potions. And I can still use them, right? Health potion, mana potion, yeah. Looks good to me. Very good. I like how you can move faster via knockback than actually walking. It's so ridiculous. Okay. Okay, let me add a note here. Tips and tricks, welcome. How are you? Always duplicate the get data. That interface with okay, just tips. I am working with new ideas for my game because I found again one of my old obsessions. Ooh, what's one of your old obsessions? Save date. Just so that We need to do this to avoid internally saying arrays that exist somewhere else in code, and that might modify the data we want from within the checkpoints cache. Save data, cache, and checkpoints, and save files. Yeah, that's fine. Properly document why the get data function must return duplicated data. Made in Abyss. Wait, that's your obsession? That sounds like a game. Made in Abyss. I swear I've heard that before somewhere. Oh, it's a manga. I think. Like, it's an anime. I am brainstorming a sort of King of the Hill system. Ooh. For my sake, for your sake, just don't look into it. Okay. Now I want to look into it. No, I'm curious. Okay, I won't do it on stream though. I might scar my brain, but I might get a mental scar later. Just don't know. Not on stream. We don't know what's there. I don't know what's there. I mean. Okay. Let's not discuss it on Twitch. You can add me. Wait. Tips, you added me on Discord, right? I don't remember. I barely use my Discord. Oh gosh. I need a... you did not? Okay. Yeah, you can add me on Discord if... Oh, okay. I mean, if the link works, sure. I mean, I have links enabled in chat. So. You could send the link. Why not? As long as I don't get banned. I don't think I'll get banned. That's fine. It's just a link. The LLM gods will not know the implications of my chat. Okay, do what you need. You think needs to be done, because I don't know what's within the controversial. What's controversial about the anime? I think privately is better, just to avoid problems. Let me go get my phone real quick to add you on Discord. I mean, I'm assuming you have Discord. Let me go get my phone. My phone is ready. The Discord username I use is the same as you see here on Twitch. So you can just do Robanek, and then I'll see the friend request. I need to remember to call you just Tips. Thank you for the reminder. What is this music? It sounds like Knight Rider. I like it. I was listening to this playlist yesterday and I did not pay attention to that. What is this? Oh. So we have save points for the data fixed. We have... Ooh, we could start working on the recipe. So I want to start working on the recipes for the... Wait, what looks pretty good so far? What are you talking about? The game? There's still a lot that needs to be fixed, but... Oh, the game, thank you. There's still a bunch of things that needs to be fixed. Like I have these menus that I think I'm gonna disable. But yeah, it's way better. Like the stamina is working. We got potions we can drink. Like drink. Oh yeah, now I have full stamina again. I can go crazy, jumping around. But now I want to add... Yeah, I want to work on the items. So I want to add alchemy. Do I have tables for that? I'll do that later. I'll search for the art later. I want to work on the functionality first. Let's clear all this stuff and let's go to the game database, game UI database. I remember how Skyrim kind of looks when it comes to the alchemy table. I think, yeah, I saw a bunch of herbs on stream recently, so I'm just gonna dig into Skyrim's alchemy table because I want to do alchemy, but I want to do something a little bit extra. Game UI database. So I'm just gonna search for Skyrim really quick, and as soon as I find the game and the UI, the game, I'll show it on stream. Oh, you sent the request tips? I'll check real quick. Yeah, I see it. I have added you now. Okay, I'm digging into the game UI database. And we are going to look to... Yeah, we can show this on stream now. We should not see anything weird that is not Twitch happy. I want this on a black screen. Hold on. The whiteness is killing me. I'm in a really dark room right now. Let me go get a new theme. Yes. Blanket, dark reader. Yeah, I really need dark reader in my life every time. I'll switch the theme here later on. Game UI database. I think I just saw you sent me the link tips. I'll check it real quick. Just gonna look into Skyrim. Okay, Skyrim, please. Why is this not working? Wait. I don't wanna do Skyrim. Found it. Okay. So much better. Dark screen. I'll change the bar later. I'll make it dark. Are you going to do the art for the game yourself? No. I'm actually gonna try and find someone on Reddit or a publisher later. I want to get the functionality working, and a bunch of the initial art probably is gonna be from bundles, but very specific art for the game. I want it to be specific to the game itself. I'm still debating if the thing I was going to say is worth saying, since it is pretty bad. Oh, you mean from the anime? It's okay. You don't have to say it. You do not have to say it. Made a miss, yeah. Yo, I'm Bossy. Welcome. Glad to see you again. Where is the... Oh, yeah. I'll have the skill tree. I don't know if I want to add a skill tree to my game. Although, I'll probably will. Ah, you got busy with work, Bossy. Ah, I see. Me, I'm doing well. Life has been happening. There has been a lot of drama recently in my life. I'm glad about the drama, though. I'm really glad about it. At the same time, I really want to start working a bit more on the game. So I'm hoping I can get more work done in the next few days. But we'll see. I'll probably take a small break at some point, but it's gonna be getting there. I'm probably gonna start cranking more hours here on the stream. What is the No, the alchemy. Can I just search for alchemy? No, I don't want to do a I'm just gonna scroll real quick here. Total progress, coding journal, hacking and lock picking, hacking. Enemy health and damage. Bound prompts. I don't wanna check other games. There's no alchemy thing here. Where's the alchemy menu? This is what I don't like about wait, player menus. Ooh, maybe here? Oh my god, I want to see other games. Here, click here. This is kinda... No, this is just everything that we have over here, I think. Yes, this... I'll look for it later. Yeah, I like the dialogue choice. Model loot selection. There's no... I'm gonna do a quick search. Hold on. Oh my god, the whiteness. I'll do a quick search on Game UI database to see if I can find the alchemy stuff. Skyrim alchemy. No, I got Skyrim alchemy UI. I'm just gonna do a Google search, might be easier. This actually doesn't seem bad. Oh, this seems like a mod though. I get mods. I don't want mods. Well, maybe a mod isn't a bad idea. I think I'll dig this data off stream because I'm finding a bunch of nonsense on Google Images. And I actually want the game stuff itself. Menu flow and animation. But I know that the... Oh gosh, again. I know that the menu is similar to this menu. The alchemy menu. Yeah, it's driving me crazy. I'll just check the game later. Okay, we're just gonna dig into recipe manager. This is the same code that's gonna be working for the alchemy, blacksmithing, and Okay, we have alchemy, blacksmithing, and enchanting. Because I want all three of them in this game. So let's... I don't remember how to use this, to be honest. I know we have like add recipe dependency. Oh yeah. So we have for the target item that we want to add source item and then the source item amount. Yeah, and then given an inventory manager, we can get how much we can craft. We can check the cost for the recipe amount. Yeah, and then we can craft the item. Crafting is just eating the items from the inventory manager. Want to explain the King of the Hill thing I was envisioning? Do you want to explain it? Go for it. I'll be glad to hear it. I need to fix this a little bit. This is a bit off. So the item ID, target item ID. We're missing an item instance here. Item instance ID. Item instance. This makes sense now. As in inventory manager, we can make sure we can here we have an item instance data. Oh, we'll do it after the amount. Okay. Oh, I see what's happening here. The idea is there are X levels, each divided in Y biomes. Your goal is to stay in a biome long enough to advance to the next level, each biome, giving specific buffs. Oh. And wait, are those buffs permanent or temporary? Because it would be great if you could get them temporary if you cannot hit the timer. I mean, that sounds cool in my head, getting buffs temporarily. If you cannot conquer the level. I don't know. The level or the area. Permanent, okay. Oh, that sounds good. I like that idea. Okay, we're gonna vibe code this. I'm being lazy right now. I'm gonna stream for 20 more minutes, and we're just gonna do some vibe code in here. So I know what needs to be done, but I'm too lazy to edit. Let's just go and vibe code in vibe code mode. Use update recipe manager. We need to add report for the item instance data. That inventory. Not the viewer. This is wrong. We want the runtime, then inventory manager. Words. And oh, I don't want to use this. Hold on. Can I copy this? Oh no. Oh, this one. Oh, great. Copy to keyword. And then I want to change the model. I don't need extreme. Actually, no, GPT-4 mini is just bad. You can do Sonnet. This is fine. And then, really? Oh gosh, okay. Let's just write it again. It's based on a survival of the fittest approach. Ah, I see. That's actually a great idea for a King of the Hill. But it would, I don't know, it seems like those buffs, I mean, is this a multiplayer game? It seems to be. Because it would be great if some of the buffs were just a roguelike, okay. Wait, so the buffs are kind of random? I mean, where would be the randomness in the roguelike? You barely know how to use an if statement. Oh, come on. It happens to everyone, even me. The buffs you get by level up. Ah, I see. Okay. Please update recipe manager. No, give me this. Okay. We need to add support for the item instance data. That inventory manager supports. Let's just vibe code this thing. Of course, an idea is only worth the effort you put into realizing it. Yes, wise words. I'm surprised. I'm always confused at how the GitHub Copilot Clyde does not give you how much context the AI is using. Because I don't like that. Maybe this is the context. I'm not sure. What else can I work on as the AI is doing its thing? Oh yeah, we can go and dig some of the art. Cause I don't know. I know I have some tables in here. No, I don't think I have tables. No, because these are all just a bunch of icons. Yeah. This is just a bunch of icons. I don't have anything that's big enough to be considered a table within the game. Why are you giving up on your hex grid? So wait. Oh, so the hex grid stuff was a different idea, right? Because it was like a tactical RPG kind of game, if I remember. Okay. Yeah, these are all icons. I need to find something. Let's see. I can dig something else. I'll do it later. Oh, it finished. It's important to know I can't be excited for something longer than 3 days. I totally get that feeling, Tibbs. I really do so badly. The idea for this game took me so long. Really. It's crazy. This is the only idea that I've gotten to that I actually have been able to keep pushing through. But I made so many prototypes, so many ideas, so many things that in the end I was like, no, no, I can't not be excited about this anymore. Okay, recipe manager is it's already screwed up. Thank you, AI. We need a thanks Obama, but for AI specifically. Okay, okay. For amount. Bro. The amount entry. Where do we get the amount? Where are we setting this? Ah, I see. Okay. This is fine. Integer division is fine here. I need to double check the logic, but I'll do this really quick. I want to do another check. Okay. Let's do more vibe code here. Bugs fixed, coupled to the changed logic. Yeah, like blah 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 blah. Just do your thing. I'll check the logic. Do not use dictionary values directly. Make sure to strictly type those values to a variable. Let's do set strictly typed variable. And also do not use strings for keys. Make an enum and have the enums do name keys and add the keys. Just key dot amount. Oh, the recipe manager. Honestly, the way my mind works is if I need to make a decision, I will just pick something that didn't leave my mind for long enough. Like, not quite something that really gets me going, but just something that stuck around. I see. Yeah, I agree with I mean, I agree with that when it comes to myself too. Because there's a lot of times where a specific idea sticks around, something that I want to do. I'm not really excited about it sometimes, but it's just something that I can work on the time. Like a bunch of the code that I wrote for this project has been just that, honestly. Including a bunch of the plugins that I have that are free. I need to find art for the table. For the alchemy stuff, I'll do that probably off stream, or no, I need to do that off stream because I need to check the license of the art first. Although usually the art can be used on streams as well. I once told my coworker I am neurotypical, and he started laughing. Oh my god. Let me remove this. We don't need this anymore. Okay, let's look at this. Do we get any errors again? I like the warning ignores here. Want to explain the color thing I have going? What color thing are you talking about? I don't know what it is, so I am curious now. Now you'll have to tell me tips. Okay, this looks much better in the code. But a lot of it has been rewritten though. The first level is green. You can either go down through yellow, orange, red, or go up to blue, indigo, and purple, with black and white as true secret endings. Ooh. So do the colors also are the colors also tied to the buffs you're gonna get? Good. Oh, rainbow. Oh, wait, true. Okay, okay. Gotcha. I feel like we could use like a can craft amount. But not necessarily. Yeah. I prefer it this way. This is wrong though. And I think I could add a special function here because I am. Oh wait, no, this is fine. Get remaining capacity for item. There's a bunch of code here that doesn't make sense. For example, we don't need to get the target instance data for an item that we're crafting. This makes no sense. Yeah, I'll go over this code next stream. Because adding the item instance data, like it did this stuff, but it doesn't make sense. Because I want the item instance data to be injected to the item when the player does the crafting. So maybe the original class. Yeah, that's a lot of vibe code that has been coded in here. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of code that has been vibe coded. And I think the original recipe manager made more sense than this mess. Because at least for this game. So the item instance data means a customized item with different properties than the default ones. And I want this to be affected by the user level of the skill that we are working on, enchanting. Or so it doesn't make sense to actually integrate the item instance data within the recipe manager. This is outside. This should live outside the recipe manager itself. Yeah. The vibe in vibe coding stands for very inefficient but entertaining. True. Very inefficient but entertaining vibe. Hell yeah. So true. And it's crazy that when it's very efficient, it's actually just copying your code and tweaking it a little bit. That's the best use case I've found for these fancy typewriters. Yeah, I'm gonna do all these changes, and what I'm gonna do is ask the AI to look for bugs next time instead. I'll probably do that off stream. But this change does not make sense at all. I'm glad I did not code this, because by looking at the actual class at the very end, it makes sense how stupid adding instance data support to this class is. Yeah. All right. We're gonna be ending stream right here. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know when. I'm so bad at being very good with the schedule of my stream. I usually stream at this hour though, but tomorrow might be quite different though. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna stop right here. We'll continue next time. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna keep streaming every single day. See ya, Vasi. All right, let's roll the credits. Stream participants. Tips, thank you for being here. I am Vasi. Thank you for being here. And for everyone else who was lurking and just watching from the dark, thank you all for being part of the stream. I really, really, really appreciate that too. And I'm very glad you guys were here. So, with that said, I'll see you guys next time.